Hey, everybody loves a good before and after video, so I thought I'd put together a few examples of some dogs coming in hot. This one was pretty hot, but within minutes, yes, minutes, not months or weeks or days even, but minutes of teaching the dog how we wanted it to walk and the position we want it to be in. The dog was great. Here's another one. This one was even bigger. Excellent example of just a little bit of leash technique, teaching the dog the position you want it to be in, but then we have to show the owners how to do it too. So we like to start with minimal distractions in the environment so that we can have some successful attempts for both the owner and the dog. And we do add distractions, but once the dog understands first. So that's super important in our system. Sometimes everything is a distraction, but we minimize it the best we can, and we teach the dogs and the owners the proper leash handling techniques. And if you notice, everybody's walking slowly. So now what happens if you have one that's a little bit more timid? This little girl was not quite so sure of everything. She did not come in as hot. She was a little bit more shy, but she still liked to pull. So that's not an unusual combo. So I walked her around, showed her the position I want to be in, just with minor leash guidance. I used some body language, I used my voice. I didn't use food because she didn't want it. If the food would have worked, I would have used it. So I just helped her get into positions to show her what I wanted her to do, and then we proceeded to build her confidence. She didn't want to walk, so I tapped my leg. Then we walk on a nice slack leash. We want to make sure that the dog isn't restrained. We teach them not to pull. Here I'm building her confidence by showing her that she can get up on something that she's not familiar with. We like to use the place cots. She's not going on with just me pointing, so I changed my body language and she got on. Then we walk off together and we pause. Now here's another one. All my favorites are the Huskies because people always say you can't teach them. Well, I beg to differ. This guy was adorable, so attentive. He just needed to be shown what to do. And again, please notice that the leash is very slack and we're walking slowly. The slow speed is extremely important. You can switch up your speeds once the dog gets it. So you're gonna see in this clip, this guy, he didn't come in super hot, but he really was agitated with the equipment, didn't like the stuff on his face, found it very distracting and uncomfortable. That's one of the reasons we don't use Haltys, gentle leaders, whatever you wanna call them. We like the prong collar. Here he is now, and I'm doing speed changes with him because he wasn't super hyper. He was fairly calm. He just didn't like and respond well to the equipment. So I'm using speed changes here to teach him to go my speed with me on a slack leash so that he's paying attention to the handlers. Then we take them outside. Here are the owners walking with him, and he's going their speed and being attentive with them without the distractions of the equipment on his face. He wasn't such a hard case to fix, but he was reactive. It is so nice to have dogs that were reactive or unruly or very big or very small that just weren't doing what you wanted them to do, so that you can enjoy the dog the way you need to for your lifestyle.